Hello guys, so Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 427 radio. A little golden biography book about Lady Gaga. So let's read it out, shall we? See what we got for us. Although this be the worst Super Bowl we're gonna read, I may be talking about, because this might be the stupidity. Because number one, she's a pop star. Why she's gonna be singing the Star Spangled Banner Super Bowl 50? I'm going to tell you a brief story a little bit. Here we go. This is written by, Michael George is my dad pronounces his last name, sorry. Illustrated by Laura Corstrina, somebody pronounce it. Anyway. Published by Golden Book New York Release. Copyright 2024 on reserve. There we go. It makes more sense anyway. It's Lady Gaga singing, so there you go. Okay. Stephanie, Joanne, and Juliana Jumari, I'm pronouncing the last name, sorry, who was one day becoming known as Lady Gaga, who was born in New York City on March 28, 1986, okay? The Big Apple has always been full of interesting and creative people, okay? And Stephanie grew up with Brian in the middle of all that energy and excitement, okay? To make more sense anyway, even though Lady Gaga was, even though back then she was known as Safari back then, that's what make more sense anyway. But and look at this book. How am I, or whatever that was, kind of reminded me of Heidi to me. If you watch this, Mandy, it's for you. Next page. Anyway, while she was learning to walk, okay, Safari's parents noticed that when she pulled herself up by the leg of the piano, well, okay, her tiny hands would land on the keys, okay? She would stand there and tap them over and over. Listen to the sounds each one made. Soon enough, her mother, discovered that Stephanie could hear a song, Then could play some of these notes on the piano. Okay? She realized her daughter had a very special connection to the music, so when Stephanie turned 4 years old, she started taking piano lessons. To make sense anyway, even though it's Lady Gaga to make sense anyway, even though Stephanie wasn't back then. Next page. Anyway. Before long, Stephanie wrote a song of her very own. It was called Dollar Bills. It was inspired by one of her parents' favorite rock bands, Pink Floyd. Wow. Okay? Stephanie loved all the classical piano music, which is, I hate classical. Boring! Anyway, she was playing, okay? But when she was 13, her father asked her to learn a rock song by Bruce Springsteen, okay? And she did. He would replace the small piano with a big one called Baby Grand, my dad. But the song was Thunder Rose, my dad. And Stephanie worked hard to learn it. When she finally played it for him, her dad was very proud. He kept his promise and bought the new piano. That's a good idea for Stephanie to make it that way. Now it's Lady Gaga. She was blonde at that time frame. So nowadays, so there you go. And the cover of the book. There you go. Next page. Anyway, because Stephanie listened to different music and wear different clothes, her classmates would sometimes make fun of her and say hurtful things. I felt worried for her at this point. And sorry, her doorbell. Please ignore that. But anyway, being treated unkindly made Stephanie not want to go to school. Thank you. Anyway, but no matter how sad she felt she'll love to be creative. Stephanie was demonstrating her pronounce it to keep practicing music, writing songs, and follow her dreams. Good. Even though she was cute and all, but she needed to do something about it for Lady Gaga's sense. Next page. Anyway, as Stephanie got older, she began performing in talent shows, calling open mics and nights and around New York City. She's still too young to become some of the clubs when the shows that were. Stephanie's mother would go on to make her daughter got a chance to perform. At first, Stefani was nervous to play in front of the crowds, but each of the times she got on stage, her confidence got stronger and stronger, grew stronger and stronger, something like that. Excuse me, okay, well, to make more sense in any way. And that made more difference. Next page. Anyway, when she turned 17, Stefani was 17 in New York City University's famous tech School of the Arts. But learning about the music others people's created wasn't what she wanted to do. She wanted to make her own music. Inspired by superstar performers like Madonna and David Bowie. Okay. Spy began playing a band and performing in clubs on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. Eventually, after years of hard work and feeling unsure of herself, she was offered a recording contract that would change her entire life. That is Lady Gaga, ladies and gentlemen. To make more difference in any way, even though she's a Broadway star. Now it's a pop star, but that's just... I'm not a pop fan, more of a heavy metal fan. But anyway, next page. Anyway, while Stefani was working on the new music, her record player started calling her Gaga. Because it knows she was saying, reminding him of the song Radio Gaga by the band Queen. She added Lady to it and created an unforgettable stage name, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga released her first album in 2008. It was called The Fame. People all over the planet started singing and dancing this hit song, Poker Face, Just Dance, and Paparazzi, something like that. The album won a Grammy Award. To make more sense in any way, even though Lady Gaga was a stage name, and to make more sense. So, there you go. Next page. Anyway. Come on. Anyway. Lady Gaga became well known for more than just her music. Did I turn to the last page? But, you know, let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Lady Gaga become known for not just her music, something like that. Excuse me, forget about it. She also has a very fun sense of style. The clothes which she wears on and off stage reflects her on a kind personality. Excuse me, forget about it. She has one fluffy blue coat with giant shoulders, a dress covered in big plastic bath bubbles. Wow, okay. He used a inflatable star, and even a pair of very high heels shaped like armadillos. Wow, okay. This has to make more sense in any way. So, even though it meant more different dresses. With every album she releases, Lady Gaga become more and more popular. She loves all their amazing fans, and eventually calls them little monsters. She felt so lucky to have to be living her dreams, and to offer support to kids who might be going through the same thing she did growing up, being bullied and feeling sad. Exactly. I am one not being bullied, but I feel sad at the same time. I was not worried because I'm one of those sad people at the time. As a kid, I'm not a pop person. I'm more a heavy metal fan, per se. But anyway, with the help of the monster, Lady Gaga created the Born This Way Foundation in 2011. Good enough. It's named from the title of one of their hit songs, Born This Way. It's about celebrating what makes each person special. The foundation encourages everyone to practice kindness towards themselves and people around them. It's good for Lady Gaga themselves. Soon to be known there for Lady Gaga to make more difference in any way, even though she's cute and all, and nowadays she's gonna do something for her stage name. Now, the next page said to be more of this. In the incredible music career and the important foundations aren't only successes Lady Gaga has had. She's also a movie star. Her first feature-length film was called A Star Is Born. It was a smash hit worldwide. The performance earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. She's also won a song from a movie called Shallow. It was also won an Academy Award for Best Song. And that's good for that hot man and hot chick. It's good enough. Now, this next page seems to be more unlikely. Now, unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of this Star Spangled Banner thing, and this has to make more sense. Anyway, Lady Gaga has become one of the most famous entertainers of all time, singing every style of music, from pop to jazz, to country. Probably metal for one was good, but it's not. Anyway, she has written a dozen of hit songs, performing sold-out concerts around the planet, worked with legendary musicians like Tony Bennett, late Tony Bennett, which I talked about during Bedtime stories earlier. Rest in peace to him. But anyway, and been a dedicated activist for important social issues like equal rights. Well, tells me that she's now gay. I don't know what happened to her, but that's me, of course. The last page of the book says this: Lady Gaga is a true superstar, not become the songs she writes, the awards she wins, but because of the courage words she shares. Lady Gaga inspires people to love themselves. You have to be unique and different and shine your own way. Now, I'm going to tell you this. In 2016, when I was at college, I became homesick while watching Super Bowl 50. I've seen bits of Super Bowl 50, but thank God I'm not going to be able to watch Super Bowl 50. I want a band per se, but it's not one of my things about watching the Super Bowl. That is not my thing, fortunately. So, I want it gone forever, so there you go. So that was a little girl book biography about Lady Gaga. I thought it was a catchy book to read. Unfortunately, it was good, but it's a successful book to read. But it wasn't too bad to read this book. But that's just me, of course. That was Bedtime Stories episode number 427. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. Next going to be Bedtime Stories episode 428, which will be about little girl book biography about Jane Goodall. Till next time, so Jarvis Bob's baby. Bedtime Stories episodes can still sit out. See ya.